Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about population, Spina Bifida and Poliomyelitis. I am Muhammad Shafiq Ahmad.
And I'm Ahmad Ismail.
Okay. Okay, next. Okay, this Spina Bifida. Spina Bifida is condition where the bones in the vertebral column do not fully cover the spinal cord and leaving it exposed. It is a connectional problem present before birth. Means it caused by the incomplete neural tube. It called neural tube defects. For more clearly, I will show you the picture. This what I mean is the incomplete neural tube. During the first month of conception, embryo develop in primitive tissue structure known as neural tube. It's in here. This is the primitive. Yeah. The structure gradually develop in bones, nerve, and tissue. They eventually form the nerve system, the spinal column, spine, and the ridge of bone that protect the ends surrounding the nerve. Okay, it's in here. Okay, for the spinal neural tube defect is here. It means it's not incomplete. For more complete one is full cover the nerve. It means our back is full cover. It's not that there is hole that will make the nerve getting outside. Okay, for the types. This is the type of Spina Bifida. Spina Bifida occulta, the first one, not too severe, meaning docile, and myolo, meaning docile. Okay, for first type is Spina Bifida occulta. Spina Bifida occulta is the mildest type of Spina Bifida. It's sometimes called the hidden Spina Bifida. This type of spina usually does not cause any disability. It means it happened means there is a neural tube. That's the first one that's open, but it's not occur any disability. It means the nerve is fine. That is what I mean. Means it's not the spinal cord is normal, and they not discount and the spina bifida occulta is not it's not being discovered until we become a childhood or adults. Means when we go to X-ray and we will find the hidden one, the hidden spina bifida. This one is not cause disabled. Still being fined. Okay, for the next one. This one is meningocele. With meningocele of sac of fluid come through an opening in the baby sex. There is usually little or no damage, nerve damage. This type of spina can cause minor disability. This is the example for the meningocele. Okay, follow. Okay, this is the most severe part and most serious type of spina bifida. It's called myelo-meningocele. With this condition, a set of fluid come through the opening baby sex. It means you can see there is some nerve here and pecs for the other one. Okay, this, as you can see, this cannot see the nerve. It means there is any nerve area there. And for the myelo-meningocele, there you see a nerve, they're all inside there. That is made this is the most severe one. And who got this one is probably had a damage in at their nerve. Okay, go. Okay, for the symptoms. For the symptom, movement problem. Most children with spina bifida have degree can't walk, and degree of weakness of muscle in lower limb, and paralyzed in their lower limbs. Okay, bladder problem. Many people with spina bifida have problem in storing and passing urine. Passing urine means the gallbladder is problems because the effect from the nerve, from the spinal cord. Okay, for the hydrocephalus, many people with spina bifida and hydrocephalus will have normal intelligence. Although some will have learning difficulty. For example, like reading to understand, organizing activities or making detailed plans, difficulty reading, solving problems. That's the example of hydrocephalus. They have for the spina bifida, we have lower intelligence, but they usually difficulty to read, to solve problem and others. Next. Okay, these are the causes of the spina bifida. Lack of folic acid. Folic acid, also known as vitamin B9, occurs naturally in some food such as broccoli, peas, and brown rice. For the lack of folic acid means the pregnant woman, for the woman before getting pregnant, means during the pregnant, need to keep eating B9s, means still do not lack of folic acid. It means, okay, for the family history, if we having a family member with neural tube defect, the first one that I explained, the tube one, the open one, such as spina bifida, increase your chance of having a baby with spina bifida. For medication, valproate and carbamazepine are like medication linked to spina bifida. It means if you take valproate or carbamazepine, they are often used to treat epilepsy. If you ask me about valproate and carbamazepine, what is it for? They are often to use epilepsy and some mental health condition. Okay, next. Okay, this is the treatment. Sorry for I don't put the treatment. This is the treatment for initial surgery to repair the spine. The surgeon will put the spinal cord and expose tissue on nerve into the correct place. Means he will remove and he will put in the straight one back, but the gap in the spine is then closed, and the hole sealed with muscle and skin. But for those who have the spina bifida, they probably can't walk again. Still can close, means we have normal spinal and being closed, but still they can't walk. They still being disabled. Yeah, disabled at the lower limb. Okay, support at school means spina bifida children who have spina bifida, they have normal level of intelligence, but to enter mainstream. However, they may need your support because they become childhood and disabled, and they need our support to their physical problem. That's why for the school, teacher need to try to support them. And as I explained, the first one, the symptom, there are lacks of, they still have normal intelligence, but there are difficulty to read, to solve problem, to organize a plan. That's why they need a support. They have disabled and they still have a difficulty to read, to solve problems. Okay. Okay, the prevention. Prevention, as I said, folic acid. Women of reproductive age should consume 400 microgram a day of folic acid. A nutrition that is key to healthy fetal development means women still need to take folic acid. It's benign, right? Okay. For the test prevention, undergoing test for neural tube means still keep on going, doing a test for neural tube defect and other problem during pregnancy, and can also reduce the risk getting the Spina Bifida children. We're gonna take this prevention for this occur for the women means because they need to take the folic acid, means the benign, take some broccoli and others food that more to benign, or you can get folic acid, vitamins. Yep. Okay, poliomyelitis is for which reason?
So I will explain to you about poliomyelitis. Before we go through about poliomyelitis, I will show you the video. Okay, this video is tell the people this is how polio person see. You can see this girl use a walking stick to walk. Okay, did you know what is the meaning poliomyelitis? Okay, for the first one, I will say the polio. Polio is mean about the shock, and myelitis is about inflammation in spinal cord. So, usually poliomyelitis, the young children, the mostly will get this kind of disease. That means young children over 5 years old. And then this is caused by infection disease caused by a viral virus. So how the poliomyelitis get? Through the spread through contaminated water or food. So we have 3 types of poliomyelitis. For the first one, subclinical. Second one, non-paralytic, and the third one, paralytic. Okay, for the first one, subclinical. Maybe it's not experienced any symptom and not affect at central nervous system. This is what we call central nervous system, but it's only affected at the limb and spinal cord. That's mean our limb, and spinal cord. Okay, our limb and spinal cord. Sorry for the mistake. And this is non-paralytic. Usually, it's affect in central nervous system, but not get paralysis. It affected this area, this is our central nervous system, but not get paralysis. Okay, for the third one, paralytic. Okay, under paralytic we have 3 types. The first one is spinal polio. It is because the virus attack the motor neuron. Virus attack motor neuron in spinal cord. So when the virus attack our spinal cord, we will get paralysis. And our limb too. So when we get paralysis, we have a breathing problem. That means we have a short nerve break. That kind of problem. So for the next one, bulbar polio. Okay, bulbar polio will call because virus attack our brainstem This is our brainstem. You can see here. What is the function for the brainstem? Brainstem is for speaking, swallowing, or chewing. So when the virus attack the brainstem, it will send motor nerve to diaphragm. That means our diaphragm. If anything happen to diaphragm, if damage our body, we will. That means impaired breathing happen. That means like this. Okay. Okay. For the third one, bulbospina polio. So virus attack both area of spina and bulbar polio. That means virus will attack both of the area of spinal cord, and this brainstem. Okay, because bulbar polio is attack our brainstem. Okay, so it will attack both spinal cord and brainstem. Okay, understand? Okay, next. So this is the kind of treatment. Okay, we had for me for my discussion. Sorry. Okay, for this treatment, it's still no treatment, but only have vaccine for avoid the disease become worse. So it's called a polio vaccine. So we have type of polio vaccine, IPV and OPV. Okay, for the IPV, inactive poliovirus, that means that or inactive virus. Okay, you can see this picture IPV. It through our shrink. We will use shrink to avoid the virus. And one more OPV, oral polio vaccine, we can use strain of live virus. That means this kind of vaccine that the children to drink. That means only one drop in the mouth. So this is kind of polio vaccine. Okay, for the second one, use antibiotic for infection. That means use antibiotic for lower the infection, and use the painkiller for muscle spasm and bladder decompression. And the last one is polio vaccine to fight and stop the disease from spread. That means this kind of vaccine and painkiller to avoid the disease from spread. Okay, next. Okay, this is safety, health, and medical consideration. Okay, when we say safety, health, and medical consideration, what do you understand? Okay, for safety, health, for person who get this kind of disease, use the bracing for walking, and walking stick, and this is a kind of precaution. Because of what? When we to avoid this kind of disease, this kind of virus, we always must keep clean. That means when we want to eat, when to do something, must clean our hand, because sometimes the water is contaminated with the water is not clean. And then use the wheelchair. Okay, this kind of safety, health, and medical consideration. Okay, next. Okay, physical activity. Okay, guys, this is kind of physical activity. We have swimming, sailing, horse riding, canoeing and paddling, bowling, wheelchair junior sport. That means you can see the athlete. This athlete use this kind of wheelchair. Okay, you can see. Yeah. Oh, that means all type of wheelchair.
Okay, for the physical activity, wheelchair junior sport is mean all the wheelchair sport, which mean wheelchair basketball, wheelchair tennis, they can play because they only affected at lower limbs. For the upper limb, they still can build up their muscle and they can play about it. And that's why for the sport that's for the Spina Bifida and Poliomyelitis is can for the wheelchair. Can use wheelchair.
Okay, before we go through the sport coaching, I will show you the video about vaccine. I forgot to show you. So you can see this vaccine, only 1 drop to the baby, not 1 drop, 2 or 3 drop maybe. This kind of IPV and OPV. Okay, you can see more. Okay, this is for the sport coaching. Okay, this is sport coaching. Okay, for the first one, give positive impression when meeting someone who has polio. And that's mean when someone have a polio, make sure you give them something positive. That's mean positive impression. That's a good facial expression. Okay, number 2, make sure when we want talking to them who got polio, usually the polio person use a wheelchair, okay, see, make sure we have sit down when talking to them. That means we have same eyes level to them. Okay.
Okay, for sport coaching, it means give positive impression when meeting the someone with polio or Spina Bifida. It's same like when we meeting the wheelchair athlete, yeah, like the event. When we meet them, we give some positive impression when meeting someone with with polio. And as you can see, when we saw the athlete, they have some poliomyelitis and the Spina Bifida. And when talking with them, we need to sit down and with same height. It means giving them a respect. It means we respect their disabled. Okay. Use development appropriate activity to them. Means activity that they can play and they can play the games same like us. Means with their disability. Okay, we must know about their disability. Means when before we meet them, we want to coach them. We need to know they are disabled. Means if you have difficulty to talk or something like poliomyelitis, one leg, they can standing. Means like same like the event. Some of the athlete can still standing, but their leg is not straight as normal persons. Be with them and ask them what they can do and can't do. Means when we coach them, we ask them, is it they can do that? They can what they can do and what they can't do. Means is it they can do speed? Means for example, wheelchair basketball. It means is they strong enough to play speed or anything that will improve their performance. Tell them not to be scared to ask a question. Means when we coach them, we need to ask them. And we need to tell them that they can ask us anything. They do not be scared. Because for me, I think for the disabled person, will think that they will look at us as a perfect person, a perfect human being, but they scared to ask questions. That's why we need to tell them not to be scared and just ask a question if they need to know. Means in any of the sport, it can make us easy to one-way communication. Okay, that's all from us. Okay, if any question, you can type at the
Drop at the lower at the island.
island.
Okay, drop the question here. So okay. we will answer the question.
Okay,
Thank
that's
you.
all. Thank you.